Here's a look at our Wendy's race menu as we continue our coverage of the race for the championship. Next weekend, it goes back to NBC, Loudon, New Hampshire. Second visit of the season of the Magic Mile. Then it's on to Dover and the Monster Mile, a brand new track in Kansas City, and Charlotte for 500 miles. All that upcoming on TNT and NBC, the race for the championship. Going to be a little more interesting race after tonight, provided that man can run to the finish after Jeff Gordon had his early problems with Sterling Marlin. Got a new guy chasing Rudd. Rusty Wallace has moved into second about 10 laps ago.
And Dale Jr. has fallen back to the 4th position. But I'm sure that Ricky Rudd's crew is telling him they've got a new player in this deal. The guy in 6th spot right now, Tony Stewart. The last 2 or 3 laps, Tony Stewart has been faster than Ricky Rudd.
Napa Field summary. Wallace, Rudd, Gordon, Marlin, Brett Bodine have been the 5 drivers who've led. Had a lot of cautions in the opening laps. Just a couple of cars officially out of the race. Mike Wallace from an accident and Brett Bodine from overheating. Kevin LePage is behind the wall. They're continuing to work on his car. Lead lap got 30 cars right now. The same circuit with the leader, and here comes Kevin Harvick. Well, he was till he had that little slide there. Marty?
Well, Dale Earnhardt Jr., you guys were just talking about how well or how poorly his car actually is running right now. He is tied in the middle and really loose off. And what happens is when he's tied in the middle, when the car finally turns, it makes the car loose. So they have to fix the tied in the middle problem first before the loose off will help out.
That's exactly right, Marty. What happens is when you're pulling the car down, you got those front tires turned, and when you get off the corner, finally those front tires get a grip, and it just swings the rear car around and makes it loose. We got trouble up in 2.
Buckshot Jones, Ron Hornaday involved, and it looks like Matt Kenseth has gotten a piece of it. 7th caution. Here they come, back to the caution. And Rudd holds the lead. What a shame for Hornaday.
Sure was. Had a great run going. We see a little fire under the hood as he tries to get the car
to a fire extinguisher.
Now we see the fire under the car.
He's not very happy with the 44 by the looks of it.
Okay, last night when 2 guys who were involved in an accident parked next to each other, it got kind of interesting on the track. This doesn't look like it has the intensity.
No, I don't think so. I think right now that Ron Hornaday, as we see him taking his gloves off and getting ready to get out of the car, I just think he's too disappointed right now to do too much of anything.
I believe he may have a conversation here. He didn't get the chance to have that conversation. Buckshot wisely.
He looked like he wanted to, though,
yeah.
didn't he? Ah, that's too bad. Ron had a great run going in the early laps. That car is a mess.
Ran real good last night, too, in the Busch race.
Buckshot Jones has taken his car into the garage area. Don't look, Ron. You're not going to be happy what you see under there. And Matt Kenseth, the 3rd car involved. Pit road is closed, so we'll take a commercial break here. Come back for the pit stops and the restart on TNT. At the Richmond International Raceway, under caution once again, 7th time in the Chevrolet Monte Carlo 400.
Watch the 17, it's Matt Kenseth. As Hornaday is spinning down the racetrack, Kenseth tries to go between him the inside wall and Hornaday, and mostly Hornaday.
Let's see what happens here. We got him going down on the inside of the 44. It's just hard to tell from that angle what if 44 came down on the 14 or the 14 slid up into him. The 14 would have been fine if Kenseth would have missed him, though.
Yeah, I don't think they had much damage at all. Matt Yoakum
Evan Harvick was the first car of the leaders that hit his pit box. He says his car was extremely loose, but his crew chief Kevin Hamlin says, but you're very fast. He says, yes, but I can't pass anybody. Air pressure adjustment in the right rear to Bill.
Air pressure adjustment for Rusty Wallace to put the car back where it was. They got a plastic bag off the grill. He's away to Dave.
Here's for Ricky Rudd, no changes. He's out of here. He is beaten by Rusty Wallace. Let's go to Marty.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. came down pit road. He said, I have a real bad push, but don't fix the loose off problem. Help me turn the car. Half or a pound out of the right front, a pound into the left front, pound into both rear tires. That should help him have more forward bite and up on the track bar. A host of changes for Jr. Because of that, he lost the position on pit road.
You see that Rusty Wallace crew pull that first
I'll
lead
tell you
fine?
what, that is a pit stop, boys. You guys did great.
They trying to get in my pocket, aren't they?
Man.
Wallace, Rudd, Spencer, and then Harvick and Earnhardt Jr. try to decide who got off pit road next between them. NASCAR on TNT from the Richmond International Raceway, where the Chevrolet Monte Carlo 400 with the Looney Tunes is under caution for a 7th time. Let's check in the garage area with Liz Allison.
Ron, you had a great run going out there. What happened?
I had a real good car. Just that run, we got extremely tight, and I started putting some rear brake in it, and Buckshot got up in the marbles up there, and I went off in the corner. When I hit the brake, the back of the car came around, and I actually slid straight into him. My own fault. I hate to see them turn up all them race cars. We definitely had a good car. These guys, pretty good. Put a good car under me, but just our luck's going. I just hate to see the other cars getting wrecked with it. This thing's got to turn around for us.
Well, looks like you're walking into the NASCAR trailer. What's the reason for that?
Well, I don't know. They asked us to come over, and I'm sure they're going to park us. That'd be the best thing to happen to it. We tore the car up pretty good, and you know, the first start put us behind us. Everybody checked up. Lap car got into somebody up there, and it turned us around. We weren't even involved in the accident. We just got spun around, and it put us that far back. So track position was everything, and just put a bad set of tires on. I guess got really extremely tight, and I'll take blame.
A car that was running great has had a bad turn tonight. Alan?
Hey, BP, remember we had that camera right up in the nose piece of Hornaday's car?
Yeah.
Remember you said it wouldn't make the night?
Oh, yeah.
Check this out.
There it is. That's the camera I'm talking about. Well, we got a little damage there. As he goes down, what's Kenza?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
They can fix that, can't they?
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Mr. Insurance Company. I've got a question for you about this camera I own.
Whee! I bet we're doing 90 miles an hour. Ooh, these boys are acting better than you, pretty cat.
Join NASCAR as they celebrate the American family with Looney Tunes die-cast collectibles. Bugs, Taz, Marvin the Martian, and more of your favorite paint schemes are all available by logging on to NASCAR.com or enter America Online keyword NASCAR and select the store now. That's Sylvester and Tweety on the Kenny Wallace car tonight. Liz?
I'm with Buckshot Jones, who's another guy back here in the garage area. Buckshot, you don't look very happy. What happened?
I don't know. We didn't start off to have a good night. We thought we were going to be pretty good, just a little bit too off on the chassis. And, you know, got the car running where it was halfway decent there. And I don't know when we wanted to, and somebody got in the back of it, ended up in the wall.
It looks like you're still working on it. You going to try to get back out there?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, we got to get as many points as we can. It's tore up pretty good, so we're going to get it the best we can and go back out there.
Well, Alan, welcome to Richmond.
Yeah, 6 cars in the garage. What's that, Walt?
Oh, Buckshot needs a good run. I mean, he's having a terrible year, and I feel for him there.
Still under caution. They're blowing the track off in Richmond.